Yeah, that kind of sucks. You're gonna get with Brandon today to see if he might want to take it on? What was I doing? All right, time to work. Time to work. Time to twerk. Who else do you think we should ask? Yeah, if you want, let me know what they say whenever you do. I think we just don't mention it to community members yet, and let's try to go outside of that first and see if there's anybody we can find that might want to take it over. What's up, everybody? What's up, everybody? All right. Let's just leave it at that. All right. What was I working on? I need to get back to what I was doing. Okay. Here we go. What is this? This is the... Oh, mission control. Solana trader. Gators green commander. I don't want to get push. We're logged into GitHub. I want you to merge PRs on your own. All right, back to the engine. We're working on mesh right. So over here we're gonna have mesh right UI, and then over here mesh right. That'll encompass everything. So, all right, back to what I was doing. get that out of here. Okay, I don't know if it's... No. Yes, build it. And then once you're done, I want you to pull up the new MeshWrite dashboard so I can view it. Also, with all of these updates that we're making, be sure that we're updating the version number as we update. I want that in your memory to update the version number as we go. But obviously, small updates should be small version numbers. That's right. With what you know now, can you go back and recreate the manual part that you were working on inside of Fusion? Be sure to take out the file that I added in there and then start the recreation from what you already have. Do not start from scratch, but start from where you left off. All right, MeshWrite system in progress. We got our little automated trader in progress. We don't really have much else going on. We need to fix our new fave app while we're chilling. Not that important. So don't really care. What is this email? Don't care, don't care. Thank you, go away. Oof, I also need to update. I wonder if Discord can hear the music. I don't know if it can. It should be able to. I don't know. It's fine. Bro, what? Why did my window go away? Why? Why did you go away? Did I exit that thing? No, still here. I wonder if because it was minimized. Minimized? Yeah, minimized. Okay. We won't minimize then. Well, we'll catch up on the news though. Let's do it real quick. Justin, only cost me $16 to fly to... Golly. Jason. Nah. Carrie. Yeah, GPT Astra should be coming out soon. Next couple days at least. Obviously, we're going to try that. Robert Kiyosaki. Wow. That's a little bit of debt we got going on. That's a fantastic usage limit. Okay, back to work. Back to work, back to work. Okay, I guess we'll have to run that on our own. And of course it doesn't want to. Wait, what? I wonder if I could just do this. Nope. I wonder if I could just do this. Nope. No. Alright, let's keep the scroll on X. That's a nice little, dang, that was awesome. That's crazy. Check this out. And this is why we use Claude on a daily basis. I mean, it's unstoppable right now. Obviously, we use Codex for image generation and security review because it's pretty good at both. But look at this. That's pretty cool. I think Anthropic does this. You can share your screen with the model so it can see what you're doing. Anthropic lets you build a skill around that. I like that. Uber. Shaving off some employees. Check that out. Going with robo-taxi. So what that means is Uber drivers, good luck. Minted a coin. Neat. That's pretty cool. Okay, back to work. How we doing up here? All three trips are registered. Loop is closed. Nothing else is pending. All right, so our little auto trader right here that we started yesterday is in progress. We can't close that window, can we? I guess we'll bring it up. What? Look at this. Claude, stop working over my workflow, bro. Stop working over my workflow, bro. Okay, I did ask you to do that, but I meant in this panel, okay? So, ooh, that's nice. What? Okay, it's still working. I'm not gonna hate on you right now. Can you run our Zoho workflow and draft a reply for the Jemiah Miller email that just came in? I guess I shouldn't say their name live, should I? But guess what? Nobody's fucking watching, so it doesn't matter. Alright, I guess. Is there anything else we should do while we're waiting for the system to accumulate information and Monday's tune run? I don't really want to work on the app. I don't know. It's bleh. How's this doing? Let's go take a look at what our scan is doing right now. We're gonna watch it. It looks wild, absolutely wild. I don't know why it has so many different, like, unnecessary bodies and planes. I guess that's why we're calibrating, huh? Anyway. Okay, pal. I'm bringing up more. There we go. It fixed it. It fixed it. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Still working. Let's see what it wants us to do here. How's our usage? Okay, we're doing good. Move the schedule off this PC. The gate needs 0 discovery gaps. Fund a canary. Okay. I guess we could put it on a VPS. Should we put this system on our Hostinger VPS? I don't want to go and give it credentials again. All right, let's get back to what we were doing. Why? Oh, because you're using my tab. Stop it. Get out of my tab, Claude. You're on the wrong one. Go to the other one. All right, let's see. You're checking on the dashboard. Good. Yes, VP is the right home for it, and it's already doing. You already have Hostinger credentials, so use those to make this transition. Be sure you test everything. Do not break anything that is already live on Hostinger, and proceed with your best recommendations on how to get the job done. You are an expert in this field. Okay, so all right, mesh right, looking good. All right, we're going to let that merge and then we'll get back to work on this. I still want to do a few changes. I want to do a few changes. There's a few things out of line. I want to update our progress bars. I want to make... I got it. I got it. Hey, check us out over here, though. We're doing something. Let's watch it for a moment and see what we can learn. Learn and burn. And it stops. Wonderful. Look at all of the... Whew. What is it doing? This is wild. That is something there. I don't know. Let's see if it fixes it before the run's over, because it should be doing reviews. So we're going to let it do its thing right now, and then we'll move on later, I guess. But as of now, it's looking weird. Like, even the more simple runs, obviously didn't come out usable, and this is a closer representation, but it's still not usable. Look at this. Why did it make... It did a raster pattern. It's creating it like it would cut it on a CNC machine, and that is not necessary. It's wasting time. We need to let that work. We're gonna let that finish itself. Let's get back here. Let's go see if we got anything on the X. Why do you keep loading? Stop it. Leave it alone, Claude. Nestle agrees to sell its vitamins and supplements business to a private equity firm. Dang. I mean, this is true. Fable 5.1 did release yesterday. That's what we're working with right now. We're testing out medium today. We were on high yesterday. Didn't really see a reason to be on high. We're going to try medium today, see how our workflow goes. If there's a lot of, if there's too much back and forth and it not figuring out things on its own, then we'll go back to high. But right now, medium seems to be working fine today. Yep, we saw that. There's our update. We updated this morning to 5.8. Thank you for the update. What? Fable 1 is the worst benchmark result. Ah, hallucination score. Check this out. Oh, well, you can't see it now. I ruined the whole page for you. But I'll read it to you. So, DeepSeek V4 Pro has the best, well, the lowest, wait, AA hallucination rate. Lower is better. Measures how often the model answers it incorrectly. Okay, so Command A plus is the best at 14%. Any model that I use is... Wow. So Opus 5 is the best model that I use. That's crazy. Where... GPT, hallucination, 88%. 5.6. That's... Wait. That's Terra. We want Soul. God, it's even worse. 92%. That's insane. So Kimi 3 and Opus 5. And Kimi 3 is like 6% better. That's insane. That's crazy. Well, that's good to know. Tropical storm. Oh yeah, it makes landfall in Texas. We need to check on Bob. GPT Astra is the biggest model release of the year. I don't know about that. Prove it, and then we'll see if you're right. I need to check on everything. Yeah, we're still working. I don't know what that's about, but let's keep working on our model. I don't know. Still going. We got a lot of unnecessary bodies here. Look at this. This is wild. It's making runs like it would on a CNC machine. That's a waste of time. We got to fix that. All right. It's still going. We're going to let it finish. It should be done in a few minutes. Back to scrolling, I guess. Scrolling. Wow. Quinn killing it. 3.8. I heard it's expensive though. Opus 5 doing work. Kimmy right behind it. I don't use Opus 5 Max though, so. Uber layoffs. That's right. Astra, what, drops tomorrow, which is today? Let's see if that happens. That's crazy. Check this out. I mean, both not terrible, but 5-1 wins all day. What are we working on? All right, so our transfer to VPS. So we're sending our Claude trading bot to VPS. So it can just run 24 hours and we don't have to worry about the PC being on. Let's let that transfer finish. Let's go take a look at what it's done today. Who wants to see? Who wants to see? Where are you, dashboard? Oh, there's not even one over here yet. All right, come take a look. I guess we could. What? I don't know. Okay. Here's where it's at today. It still wants to wait 14 days to see how the trades go, but there it is. When's our last update? A minute ago. So this is up to date. It's current. It is current. I don't like where it stops. It stops right where I don't want it to. There we go. All right, so it is up almost 8% here, 2%, 5% here. So, I mean, we gave it 5 SOL. Let's see what it does. We literally turned this on yesterday and we just told Claude to trade for us. So, there it goes. There it goes. We are putting it on a hosting or VPS so it can run 24 hours without the PC being on, because you know Windows likes to update randomly, so it doesn't lose its workflow. We're just going straight to the VPS. Over here we have our mesh right CAD design going. I need to go back to it so I can see. It looks like it's still working. Yeah, it's still going, but slow. Slow, but go. Yeah, I need that to be a quick button. We'll do that later. Alright, I need to really finish this, our app. I don't wanna. We're going. Alright, let's go scroll. We got nothing else to do right now. We're waiting. I did not click that. Is this worth it? This guy replies to himself every day on all of his accounts. That's the same guy. I don't know. I don't really want to do that. X begins routing U.S. creator payouts to original content rewards and subscriptions through X Money. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. Don't pay out anywhere else. You use your platform to pay out. Elon Musk declares humanoid robots will be outproduce every human on Earth combined within 10 years. That's crazy. I agree. 10 years, AI is going to be insane. Robots are going to be insane. We're about to be the Wall-E folks on the chairs riding around at 600 pounds. So get ready for that transition. That's nice. I want to do that. My TV is slow as dog water. That's so cool. That is insane. That's pretty cool. So by having all those cameras, you can watch from any angle. Sports is gonna be crazy. All right, let's get back to work here. Oh, it's still running. The first cron-driven run on the VPS fires. Why? Oh, UTC. My bad. That's now. So, okay. Whoops. What? Emergency recap. CI timed out. Blah, blah, blah. Token refresh with the... What? Okay. Still pending from earlier, the vault check run once you pick a manifest. Still pending. What is the vault check run and what is the manifest that I can choose from? Explain that to me. I don't know what that guy's talking about. Waiting for the next 5 minutes to run. All right, that's going. Everybody's working good. I don't know why our fusion worker is taking so long. I guess it's going, but it sure is being weird about it. It's like that's kind of crazy. It's building the part like a CNC would cut it from a solid block of aluminum. That's strange. All right, check on the score. Okay. The vault check is a neurovault learns lessons from your jobs. The check asks one question. Do those lessons actually help? Second pass uses everything your machine has learned on top of that. It compares the mean of you, positive delta. The result is written beside the store, and the vault effect title on the neuro page reads it. Right now, the title only shows the live number, which is a correlation from the ordinary job. The bench number is the controlled one because both passes see identical parts. It costs real model calls, so it is a command you run, not a timer. Or the manifest is a tiny JSON. Let's go with your recommendation. Be sure it is token efficient, cost effective, and works well for the end user and the clients using this tool. Be sure it is efficient and most of all accurate to our process. All right, I don't know what it's talking about, so we're going to let it do its thing because it is smarter than us. Okay. Everything's working. I don't want to go do the app. I guess if I get the app done, I can wait because all we're doing is resubmitting to Apple. So if we resubmit, we'll have to wait another week or two and then come back to it. So what do I need to do? I have made the DNS server change. Can you go check and make sure it went through? And then tell me what is next. Okay. Oh yeah, forgot about our... That's fine, I don't care. All right, we need to hit our workflow real quick. I can't think. What was I gonna say? Oh. Regarding the Jemiah draft email, you wrote 4 notes. I'm going to reply to those now. The sales PDF is not attached. I will do that myself. I want you to go into ZipRecruiter, find Jemiah's resume. I want you to download it and save it in our Scald Studio resume file in the OneDrive. Once you do that, I want you to read it. Use the information from Jemiah to recreate our sales rep agreement to fit her status. After that, I want you to fix the number 3, the commission paid in full terminology in our email. And number 4, she wrote from an iCloud email. That is fine. No problem. All right, let's let it handle its job. And get back to these. Okay, so... New Flav. Flavor Flav. What is... Anyway, whatever. Change went too cleanly. Page loads. Let's go find out. It does not load. You have permission to merge PR19. The newfave.app support link does not work. It brings back a 404 error. We are detached from Manus. I would like for you to show me the images that you uploaded to the Apple developer program before we submit them. Okay, so that will be working. What are you doing, buddy? I'm watching you, Claude. What you doing over there? Why did X go out? Let's go... Oh, because Claude decided it wanted to do something. All right, refresh. Humanoid robot employee attacks a customer inside a Russian electronics store after the man pushes it. We just watched that video. That was obviously staged. Do not sit. What did he say? Put the desk on a treadmill and let your fat boy heart dream in carbohydrates. I like it. Well, I'm sitting at my desk, so sorry, Jay. Traders are now earning credit card points buying meme coins on Robinhood. That is insane. Users of the Robinhood wallet and social trading app FOMO are buying meme coins with the Visa and MasterCards, Apple Pay and Google Pay directly through the CrossMint without even a separate KYC check. That's fantastic. Love to see it. Love to see it. GTA 6 gameplay footage topped Netflix viewing charts last week with over 30 million views. It was cool. It was nice to see it in gameplay mode. OpenAI Sam Altman says no one fully understands the consequences of AI getting extremely capable. I mean, we do understand it, we just don't care because it's coming anyway and we want it. We want it now, we're not going to want it later. Later is going to be the problem. What is this? I don't need to see any of that. That's not what I asked to see. We are doing some heavy work on this PC today. What? New Astro model will reportedly think in neuralysis? What? That's insane. Class is now generally available on blah blah blah. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh, was that the only resume? Why do we need it twice? Stop. Alright, analytics. I love analytics. Meta has released Muse voice transcript, taking the number one spot for the final transcript accuracy. Yeah, it's Meta. I'm not using it. I'll use anything else. Anything else. Where's Grok? Where's Grok Cloud? How do I zoom? Zoom in. I do need that zoom function. Okay, I guess we're not even on the list, so. Well, Fablefy is really good. One of the biggest things I'm noticing is crazy good at design. Even starting from scratch with very little context, it gives great results. And Fable 5 Medium is definitely my sweet spot. See, that's why I switched to Medium. I wanted to try it today. I'm saving some tokens. It's already smart. It doesn't need to be like pushed to its max. So we're going in calm mode today. We're going to see how everything goes. Right now we're working great. It's doing everything I need. It's doing it in a good manner of time because it does more at once than the other models would have. Let's check back in. Alright, we're running on shells here, so we'll just wait. This one I think passed. This is our little automated trading bot. I don't even want to call it a trading bot because it's not a bot. It is actually Claude trading for us. So it's not a bot. It is not a trading system. It is actually AI trading. We're going to call it AI trades. It's really Claude trades, but okay. The move is complete, verified. Drempnir runs on the pass. It is running there. Test done, full passed. 2 things found, fixed. On this PC, the 3 Windows tasks are disabled and should stay that way. Since 2 hosts with double push the plus. Changing, yeah. Great. Now can you check everything that was done today and be sure it is working properly and this system stays functional forever and does not turn off so we can get our analytics and data that we need to continue updating. I don't even know why I use the... I need to use the auto send so I don't have to look at it. Shell's running. What are we doing over here? Let's try support page again. No. No. Yes. I don't know what Claude's doing, but we're going to just exit that out. Big Poppy. Whoa. That's not what we wanted at all, right? I want to completely rework the Vercel deploy. I want it to only be the landing page that we had from Manus. I want to remove the app features from Vercel so it is no longer a web app and only a mobile app for Apple and Android devices. So let's keep the landing page on Vercel but remove the app portion from Vercel. Go and handle that. Make sure nothing breaks and be sure the landing page is the only thing remaining with our privacy policy and support page. It's gonna need a while to do that. Everything else is going. So let's just hang tight. Let's see how Jupiter's looking. How many calls have we had? Total requests, 756. We got a 97% success rate. And our trades are going. Check us out, 17.3%. Let me show you why. There we go. So yeah, 17% on this trade. We just got in that one, so we're at 0.5% on that one. I think we closed, yeah. We closed. Hey, how we doing?
in the saddle, getting ready to start prepping the show.
Well, I'm just over here talking to myself.
See, Michael's in here. I didn't know you guys were chit-chatting.
I think he's just hanging out watching me do nothing. Just working on a couple things. When do you want to start on the coffee?
Yeah, I feel like we should work on that pretty soon here.
I mean, I'm ready to go today. I just need your login. I can start the build on the website for orders, and then we can go. So it's whenever you're ready. All right. First, I have a question before we move on. Can you hear the music I have playing in the background?
Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay.
Now I can.
I don't think OBS plays on Discord, right? Even if you're using the virtual camera, right?
It should be able to, because just like if you have a router, it should be able to anything that you've got.
Do you use virtual cable for that? I'm gonna turn it off. I just wasn't sure if you could hear it on Discord. It's only on YouTube right now, I think. So you probably hear it from my microphone. Okay. Okay, maybe it is. I don't know. Just wondering.
We can probably just create an account if you want. You want to use the Gmail for the project? That's like,
I don't know. What do you want to do? Whatever it is, just use like a generic email. When you log in, just use a generic password. And then once I get it all set up, you can change it, and then it'll be all back to yours.
we're going to do start the account as the J Change on Solid email.com.
All right, we can do that. Let's do it.
Let's see. I got to sign in for the. So I can do this on that.
CPIs.
Google. J Change on Sol. So you just need password for the Gmail then.
No. Not the Gmail itself, but the Roastify account.
So I just logged in using Gmail. Is all that I did.
Oh.
That thing where you can do that. It's fine, dude. Like literally, there's nothing sensitive on there. Like it's the Gmail account for the. I don't care if you guys anybody can log into it and use it. It's fine.
Okay. In that case, just send it in DM and I'll log in.
So I just signed up. So I said sign up for the account and then logged in using the Gmail. So that gave us the account. So now we just have the account through them.
Okay.
I'll put it in our. The moderator is just the three of us and then our Canadian, I think. That's good.
Yeah, I mean, wherever you want the information. Let's go log in.
I should get you. And by the way, I didn't even start this Gmail account. This was the one that they had started when they launched the coin. They just gave me the access to it.
Okay, so it's kind of
it was birthed with the project, so it can live with the project. That's fine. It's just a generic Gmail account until we end up, doing something different and maybe having a. I'm wondering, how do we do that with an email? I just need to buy a URL, right?
Usually you do Google Workspace where you can have multiple aliases, and then you would just bring, like you could do like, for example, you'd have a Justin at jchange.io, Coley, and Michael, so on and so forth, and then everybody has their own from that business. It's telling me the password's wrong.
Chains on Soul.
Jchains on Soul.
And then the password does not have the J in it. It's just Chains on Soul.
Yeah, I copied and pasted it directly from.
See, that's the problem. Is that I write when I write physically write. I write in all caps. It's like I haven't. I got into in high school. And so, if anything, do a capital C and then capital SOL.
That was it.
At least I got my tickers right, man. At least I know to capitalize all of those.
Yeah.
And my
All right, it wants to send a text.
I don't know if that's been forwarded to me or not. Go for it. Let's see if I get it.
It doesn't have a number.
What does it say?
It's just the number's blank. I mean, I could send it to mine. I don't care. Let's see what happens. Yeah.
You can send it. You can send it to my phone if you want.
I got it. But you can definitely change the number when you go into settings if you want. And we're in. Okay. Oh my God, it's all white. What is going on?
What is
the theme? Nobody changed the theme yet?
the packaging?
No. The theme of the Gmail.
Oh shit! I don't even know.
Dark mode forever. Dark mode for life.
No, I think you know what I did. I think it's set to. I'm fairly certain it's set to the system settings, so it auto does it on my computer.
All right. Roastify. That is not the right place. Roastify. Coffee. And let's see. There we go. We're in. All right, cool. All right, so you're gonna do the design and all that, right?
Yes.
All right, I'm just
Well,
gonna.
I mean, that could be a collaborative effort, but I have been working on that just like in a different browser. I was doing it yesterday. I didn't finish it, but I got like a few of the side stuff.
All right, so in order to use the APIs and stuff, you do have to have an account. It says $15 a month.
So just sign up for an account.
Yeah, so just do the base account so we can just test it, and then we'll go from there. Where's dark mode, bro? Thank you. There we go. Okay.
I see a phone number for the account.
Do you need it?
Yeah, I think like some of the profiles. It's fine. I don't. My phone number is well over the internet. None of my financial stuff is touched.
Yeah, I mean, if you need it for mine for the email, just let me know too. If for some reason it connected. All right, what are we doing? All right, cool. I got Claude trading meme coins for me. We're gonna see how it goes.
Thanks, dude. You let me know how that goes. As soon as you know how that goes. Saw somebody post something about that. Are you doing it on Robinhood or what are you doing now?
It's trading on
Just
Jupiter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it decided it wanted to use Jupiter and Helios for the inputs. So I just let it do whatever it wanted. I said, hey, I don't want it to be involved. I want you to do everything. So there it is. It's going. Nice. All right. That's done.
All right. Base account locked in, brother. Sell some fucking beans. Let's sell some beans, boys.
Let's go.
We are moving shit forward. Let's sell some coffee. I'm gonna buy some coffee. I know people that are gonna buy this shit. All right.
I don't know if you looked into it, but they give you flavor options, or how does that work?
Yes, yeah. So I am definitely a medium roast kind of guy. So you design your bag and then you pick your coffee. You do not want wholesale.
All right, API is up. That's what I'm talking about.
This free plan base wholesale pricing. You do not want wholesale pricing.
We want to.
Wholesale pricing. Wholesale pricing is where I get all the beans sent to me. Right?
Yeah, it should be. You want drop ship, or at least for now, at least. Where the fuck is? Oh, you. Cancel that. Live generate. Okay, sweet.
Yeah, so we probably go with a medium roast that they got. Let's go all.
I want you to review the Roastify
Rock Creek citrus toffee dark chocolate
folder in this project
citrus nutty maple
and get an idea of what we're going to do today, because we are going to make the addition to the website, connect the API so we can start selling coffee from Roastify. All right, that's good.
sample, right?
Yeah, for sure. You need a sample.
Sample.
This is running.
Order sample.
All right, that's updating. We're going.
Man, need something. I can just order. I know I want a medium roast. I don't want fucking anything else. I don't need to get 13 different varieties. I don't want them.
But it's pumpkin spice season.
That's not what we're doing.
Oh, you have to upgrade to unlock? That's wild.
To unlock different flavors?
It looks like it, yeah.
Yeah, there's like 5 more. I mean, who knows what that even
Oh, well.
is worth it or not. One of these medium roasts is going to be good. I mean, I might as well just like order a bag if I can find where you just order this. Right? Because like I just need those are the odds. So all I need to decide between is Rock Creek, Broken Top, or Smith River. I'm trying to do decaf heated.
Ugh.
You don't know.
All right, so are these all beans, or do they grind it, or have a grind option as well? I see just all beans.
The tubes, I think the tubes are grind, or you can't even see that. Mushroom coffee. Go in. I don't want any of the pods anyway. That's anyway. I guess you get whole beans. Everybody's gonna have to grind their own beans. Get your bean grinders.
Yeah.
Really, what it is? That's crazy.
Looks like it. I wonder. Start design. Oh, wow.
Oh, they.
The picture you sent looked like it was in a bag. Like ground coffee bag. This looks like it's in a cardboard container with the beans.
Yeah. So, yeah, on the design maker thing, definitely looks like like when you have a 3D image of it, like I guess yeah, because there's a flap, yeah, a cardboard container, and they just throw you a 12-ounce bag of whole beans in it.
Huh.
It lasts longer that way. I guess that's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
people may end up just using this as like a. I know I'll put one in my video display.
Here we go. We got samples. Oh, the tube is mushroom, matcha, and instant coffee. Ew.
Yeah, I mean that's the one thing I hate about going to the Middle East is that you can only find like instant coffee or Turkish coffee, and I'm not a fan of either. They butcher coffee there. It's just horrible if you've ever been.
I have not. Looks like the sample box is $50, so you have to buy a box. Or
you get 13 varieties, or I can find a way to just buy the 3 medium roast somehow. That's like, or just take a shot on it. I mean, to be honest with you, I think the just going on the phone wouldn't happen.
Or, well, no, you would still. Okay, so let me explain how it works though for the payment system. So the way Roastify charges you is on this platform. So you have to load like your wallet on here, and that's how they will charge you. So once we take a crypto payment, it doesn't know that. It just knows that it got an order and how much that order was worth, and then it charges you that way. So it's kind of like two different wallets, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, that was that's kind of how it went, like what I was doing, and I really did. I was not a fan of that because I mean, it's just something to pay attention to. It'd be nice if there was a different way to do it. But when I was a while back selling merch on the W3BC site through Printify and Shopify was kind of how it was all working. Like they didn't quite talk to each other, so it's like if somebody ordered something, the first thing charged was my card, and I was paying for um, that merch directly first, and then like the settlement happened with like the customer into the account with what I had. So if that makes sense.
Yeah, so same thing that they're doing here. I just wanted to bring that up because you kind of, like you said, you got to watch out for the wallet or whatever. I mean, it looks like you just add a card, so it probably won't matter right now.
No. And that's it. Where do you do that at?
It is under billing, so orders or settings and then billing. And then you could probably just hit the setup button and it'll take you through the setup.
I just have that funds in you from this card. Right? My wallet balance is $0. I can just add in. If I wanted to put in $1,000, I could do that, right? And then sell $1,000 worth of coffee, and then add more money. That's how that works, right?
I'm not 100% sure. I didn't click any of that. That's all you. that's not for me to click. I would imagine they just charge you every time an order comes in. Or maybe like a daily batch. I don't know. Okay, here we go.
We got the card in there with the wallet. See, that's a puzzle. Okay, so I'll do that today. I'll transfer some crypto and then put that into the account. Let's put a couple $100 in there at least to get started. See how it goes before we just load it up and then something bad happens.
Yeah, because once I get this finished, I'm gonna test it and order a bag. So as long as there's a little bit in there.
I will too, and I know like my mom probably will. So there'll be a couple of us that will test it and get that bag rolling. I may want a before we even like promote it, I might want a bag of coffee. You know what I mean? Just to like have that picture, have that like it's real. It's not something we're just talking about. Like I have I have one, guys.
Yeah.
It's real. Like you can order it.
To have something to show on the streams too is good.
I'll probably need to order a couple honest with you, because I'll need one to make and then one to have.
Yep, for sure.
Eventually, I'll order a bunch and like do some giveaways and shit, or do giveaways and then just order one and send it directly to somebody. $12. I think they're what, $12 a pop. I don't know what the cost. I actually don't know what our physical cost is. $12 a bag, and we'll sell them for like 25 or something like that.
Yeah, I think that's what I saw.
And then it should be like $5 in shipping. So, and you charge that to the customer, so it's like $30 for a bag of coffee. I mean, that's a lot more than a bag of coffee at the store. I get that, but
This is boutique coffee.
yeah, and it's collector coffee.
Exactly.
It's crazy to even think like that. Like, dude, it's $30 for a bag of coffee, but it's, you know, it's our brand.
Exactly.
Doing it, making it happen.
I am working on this end. It'll be ready for the website. So whenever you get designs in and all that, just send a message and then I'll.
That is something I know that I owe you, and I didn't make my deadline. The California trip was just I didn't get any work done that I needed to over the weekend. So I've got to work on the website stuff. I blew my own deadline. You know, the GoDaddy thing. I got one more month of it that I got to deal with. So we've got 30 days to nail the website thing, which is good. There's a lot of stuff that we're working on. But now it's not a rush. But would love to get that thing squared away and finalized.
Yeah, for sure. But when you get this the bag design done, let me know so then I can activate it on the website.
Oh yeah, absolutely, 100%. And I owe you, I think, updated.
Yeah, yeah. For the Web 3BC, we were talking about that, but I mean,
where are we gonna sell this on the Silver Bowl website? Obviously.
Yeah, I thought that's what we were doing.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Well, mainly because it's a completely custom site, so we can do absolutely anything we want. If we do any type of like Shopify or any template site, you're bound, to their boundaries. So I wouldn't do anything with anybody else when you have a completely custom site.
100%.
And whenever you want, I have this domain. I have the GitHub files. Whenever you want, I can transfer those over to you, so they are 100% yours. So you just let me know whenever that time comes.
I mean, as long as you are comfortable, I'm comfortable with how things are right now. To be perfectly honest with you, like I'm my own bottleneck at this point. Like I have so much going on, like nothing would get done. So I would much prefer that for the time being. If you're okay and you're happy, man, so am I. It's one less thing that won't get done if it was in my control right now.
Yeah, I don't mind at all. I have no problem holding on to it. I mean, it's all secure, so no big deal on my end.
Appreciate you, brother. It means a lot that you're on the point on that. Because I know that it's we gotta get. I still need to figure out how, like the event this weekend. I didn't really do like a good recap of it because I'm at the end of the day, it's not. It wasn't the most success. I had some really good conversations and I connected with some really good people, but it was very clear that Solana's a fucking insider club. Like it's a club, and like I know some of the players, but like I'm not in the club yet. It's very clear. So that was one of the that's one of the observations that I made this weekend. Is everybody knows who I am, but I haven't been building on Solana for years like everybody else. I'm a new noob into the ecosystem. So I've got some work to do and some connections to make. But I did make some really good conversation connections happen. And they were going to be doing some stuff. The guy who, I don't know if you know, have you seen the NFT energy drinks?
I have not.
Okay. Well, the guy, I believe his name is Tony. I'm fairly certain his name is, no shit. I'm messing it up. Anyway, so we've seen each other at events several times. He actually, when I first started throwing the last Friday pizza parties here in Atlanta a couple years ago, he was there, and we've connected many times since then. But He and I know each other from going to a lot of the Atlanta Blockchain Center meetings and events. But he's kind of getting frustrated with what they're doing because they're focusing 100% on the Clarity Act and kind of the policy and regulation effort of this. And most normal people don't really want anything to do with that. Like, we want to have more fun with crypto. So he loves the idea of, when we have the space to start throwing IRL events there, like, old school meetups. And he's got the ability to get sponsorships and all sorts of um, things that we can bring in and do. So that was a great conversation to like really start moving forward with getting some IRL stuff done here, and especially if we get the studio space. We didn't. I had called 100 times on that place that I want to potentially rent versus buy, and no one has gotten back to me on that. So haven't moved forward on that. Haven't been able to look at more places. So I still have to get to work and find a spot. My goal is to get through, uh, this month and be in somewhere in October, but we'll see. October's going to be crazy.
For sure. Could you give me the address to that place? Do you know it?
Yes.
I could probably get in contact.
All right, cool.
I'm going to leave discussion up to you, but I'll just, verify contact and then let them know that, someone else is going to call them. I'm going to have our CEO reach out.
Drop this in the chat as well. When you see this place, man, you're going to see it's absolutely perfect for it. Michael, you look at it too. Not only does it have the office space, the different recording, different video stuff, also got a warehouse space, so I can get that Mercedes 380 SL and work on it there.
Oh, nice.
Like literally picture perfect for it. I'm interested to see what's in that little section of the warehouse, in the upstairs.
Does the fancy desk come with it? Looks like a lawyer's office.
Unified something. I don't know what that is. Unified power, solar. Can't really read what that is. Unified.
$1,000,000.
Oh, if we could crowdfund the 900, or sell NFTs, sell tokens specifically for the idea of getting the studio, and remember, we could do 5 million in 4 years kind of thing. So it's a percentage of what we could raise. That would be it, and then it would go towards revenue generation and all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, this is a good spot. You could do everything. Absolutely everything.
You got enough parking to have it filled with cars so you could do events, get a bunch of chairs, and bring people in.
I mean, you even have a roll-up bay, which is extremely nice to have. Full HVAC, that's good. Gotta have that. Let me send out my assistant to do some research.
We can get the $1,000,000 to get this property, dude. Like, game over. But if I can also just rent it for the next year while they try to keep selling it, or at least take it off the market for the next 8 months or whatever.
Yeah, if they haven't, when was this listed? I don't know if it says, but if they haven't sold it yet, they may be interested in the lease.
It says date on market 8/5/2026. So,
oh wow. Okay. So the last
So,
month. So a month.
yeah, but who knows if that's something? I mean, it's not. It doesn't give you a full history, so it's something that could have been on and off, 30 times over the last 3 years. We don't know.
That's true. All right, let's see. See how that goes.
Damn, dude, do I wish I took some more profits on some of these meme coins.
Yeah, same. I'm sitting here watching Wallet, hoping we get back to where I was hoping we were going.
That one's at least at 7 million, up 4% in the last hour, 11% today, dude. Good's getting fucking murdered.
I was saying good is kicking my ass. Good is.
I did chat with the team about Good yesterday, and there are some massive things in the works. I don't know how much you want to know what I was told, what I talked about.
I mean, I'd anything you want to share, I'd love to hear it.
So there is very specific reasons why they in fact incorporated an LLC. Uh, there is nowhere that you could find listing requirements to be listed on Robinhood. Um, just so happens that one of the community members in the whale chat knows someone who is compliance at Robinhood, and so there's been some conversations going on. Robinhood is absolutely aware of what the good project is, and they love the ethos, the idea, the name, the community, the team. They love everything they've seen so far. They just need to get volume. Volume needs to sustain up over 10 million for sure. Or the market cap needs to sustain over 10 million, and they need to be like running like $1 million volume days consistently. So that's one of the things. And again, the LLC was they've got that squared away, and then a few other things that they're working on. So that being said, if they can pull the market cap and the other stuff off, there is a bright future for potentially getting listed. Nothing's guaranteed, obviously.
Yeah.
But that's kind of what they've been told, is that they're being looked at and considered for that. They just needed to meet. They needed to meet a few more conditions.
Well, that is wonderful news.
So take that for what it's worth.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit on it. I have no need to sell anything. So
I mean, it'd be a horrible time to sell right now anyway. 4 million.
Wallet
But
is.
still,
After I did that research for Wallet, I don't know. I don't really believe much of what they're saying about it. So I don't know. I'm trying to gauge that market.
see what's going to happen there.
Yeah, just trying to play it out. But I'm not too too bought in on what they're spreading over on X. I've seen a few accounts just every day. This is linked here. This is linked here. And my biggest thing is, why would Robinhood name it? You've seen the name of who created it, right? It's like Robin Hood spelled wrong or whatever. It's like Hodo. It's called like Robin Hodo.
I don't know if I'd know that now. I'd have to take a look.
Yeah.
You got that? Shoot some information on that.
Yeah. So it's just, I don't know. I mean, I like that they're trying to pump it, but whatever. We'll see how it goes. I mean, we're doing okay today. We're back up. So I mean, I'm back up. So I mean, I'm not complaining today, but good is kicking my butt.
Oh my god, I thought that was like a sure thing that we were going to stick around where we were, and then to lose every bit of support that we had and get down to 4 something million is tragic. But I was talking to in a different call. I was talking to Luca yesterday, and I was kind of we were looking at the chart, and I was looking at some other things, and when you look at things like that AI in you, bring you guys this.
I'm not familiar with that one.
So that AI in you is it's an AI uh, it's an AI meme that gives you exposure to NVIDIA stock, if I'm not mistaken. Like it airdrops you NVIDIA stock, like that buckets. I don't know if you guys got it. I put in the chat buckets. Um, that one airdrops me fucking every single day, multiple times a day. Stocks like United States Oil Fund, Hims and Hers, Micron, Dell, Netflix, AMD, Meta, BlackBerry, Costco, Nvidia, GameStop, Palantir, Reddit, Coinbase, SanDisk, Apple, Tesla, Alphabet, S&P 500, Microsoft, Amazon, MicroStrategy, Nasdaq, Circle, Taiwan Semiconductor, SpaceX, Oracle, Quantum Computing, and Intel. So I just get like little fractions, like sometimes once a day, sometimes multiple times a day. Just little tiny fractions of all those stocks.
And that's all on Phantom or whatever wallet you're on?
Yeah, so Phantom is what I'm on. And yeah. Yeah, that's from holding that bucket shop. And I just got $300 in it. I mean, it's down big today. It's down. I think I bought $500 in it total. So maybe I've lost. I can almost have. What the fuck is going on? It's up 86% in a week.
I mean, it looked like in a good buy zone right now from what I just saw.
Bucket?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Let's look again. It is. It's okay. I'd probably wait.
And that it's wicked. I mean, I got this thing on the daily, so looking at it, at least like that could be the correction. This thing could gear back up and rip towards a couple milli again. So it's at a 1.3. All right.
Yeah, depending on how wallet goes today, I might just rotate some of that in.
It's not a bad idea, especially if you're up. Lesson learned: don't sit on memes.
Never. No. Well, I had one good experience, and I can't remember what it was. It was some art token that was airdropped. This was probably 2 years ago that I noticed it. It was probably from 2021, and it was sitting in my MetaMask forever. And like 2 years ago, it just pumped, and I had a random $700, and I was like, "Hey, thanks." That has been my only good experience with that type of outcome.
One day I'll tell the story. Like I'm kicking my ass about good. I mean, I don't know if I should sell some more or whatever, but like this thing, it was life changing. Or it was game changing, not life changing. Game changing, and now we're like, oh god, what are we doing here?
Yep, you only win when you take profits.
And I did. I took a I took a good amount, especially in order to be able to live for this next month. Hopefully things will turn around and come back. And that's the thing. You look at these charts, man, and if you guys look at what I sent in Discord, like, look at what this AI in you did. That's at this point like 200 and something million. Like, shot up, had a wick up at 17 million, and then actually retraced back down to like 1 point something million.
Oh, I'm seeing it now. I see your chart. Yeah.
So that's I was talking to Luke about this yesterday. I was like, hey, look, like let's not get disappointed yet. They're discouraged. Like, look what this thing did. It looks very similar to what we were just like in the entry level of the downward phase, right? Of what that did. It should level off. Once you see that thing start to level off and go back up, start getting ready. It seems like that could be the playbook.
Yeah. I mean, anyway, when Bitcoin starts to pump, these should pump a little too, at least, right?
Okay.
So my thing is, we're about to have a drop in Bitcoin. You think that's gonna bring us down lower on these, or you think that's?
I was going to talk. was going to talk about that today in the show. I think one thing we got to think about now, and what Robinhood has done is they've done a really good job of capturing both institutions and retail. So like now, like I posted yesterday, you and I talked. I think it was you and I were talking about this, and I had ended up posting it right after about we're trading against you're trading you're trading against institutions now, especially agents and all the stuff that's set up. And so the game is different. And I think money that's going to rotate out of the major caps, some will go into stables and some will put it into memes. And because these people now have exposure, the tokenized stocks have the potential to go up. It's going to be it's going to be interesting what happens when Bitcoin starts going down and making its inevitable journey towards the cycle low over the next month. I'm still in it till that September's gonna be a bad month. I don't think we're gonna have a fun.
Yeah, I think I agree. I agree. Like we were saying, was it last show when you were on? Is two things are happening. We're definitely going back down to the 60s to either accumulate some liquidity, or we're going to fall below to those other levels that we talked about, 50Ks or whatever. I think that has to happen before we can December, January, start heading back up real nicely.
I'm ready for it.
We will see. Nobody knows.
Whoever's from the future knows. There's some people around us in this planet that are they're lizard walkers and time shifters or lizard shifters and space walkers, whatever.
Is that the people with all the communities and the millions of people that watch them? I have the hardest time building communities. I can't do it. I'm terrible at it. I've spent 2 years live streaming every single week for multiple days a week on my Pokemon channel doing rip and ships. And like people come and go. I've been doing it for 2 years straight, and it just seems like it's dying. Like it just is going down every month. Like, how do you get these people? How do you get those people to tell their people and to stick around? Like, how do you do this? I mean, I give shit away for free all the time. Expensive things, thousands of dollars in Pokemon stuff, and it doesn't matter. Giving away stuff is a waste of money.
I agree. It attracts the wrong attention too, usually.
Yep, because then you just get the giveaway people, and then eventually they leave and just move on.
Man, I don't know. I don't actually know enough about like the Pokemon stuff, but is it still as hot as it once was?
It's
I mean, people
insane.
still fight for like, the machines, right?
It is machines.
Like at the vending machines or like at the Target stores, like people are still fighting for the shit.
Oh yeah, they do. People wait in line and fight over it still. But yeah, it's crazy. Pokemon outperformed the S&P 500, so it is absolutely insane right now. I don't collect it. I just enjoy opening other people's packs and them paying me for it. Because I just like to see what's inside, Uh, I just like to gamble, and then they pay me to gamble, so I love it. I love it.
Hell yeah, sounds legit right there.
That's funny, man. I used to flip storage units when I first when I was first getting going with my business. I had like 5 storage units with all my equipment in it, and when they would do auctions, I would go over there and I would bid on them and win them and flip them just for exactly what you said. The excitement to see what's in there.
Exactly, to go through people's stuff. Everybody loves doing that.
Right? Yeah, I came up a couple good times out of there, but nothing like lane changing. But it was all fun. It was all I'm there anyway, so it was part of what I was doing.
Exactly.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I wanted to buy a locker so bad because of Storage Wars, dude. Oh man, did I want to get into that.
Man, I got in a crazy bidding war. It went up to like 1100, and it was just a tiny little unit. And I was bidding on some pictures in the back, some paintings, and the lady and the man that was bidding against me was bidding on this on a sewing machine that was up in the. You're not allowed to go inside the unit, so they just raise the door up, and you kind of stand there and bid from out. It's kind of like it is on TV. It's a little bit different, but yeah, man, they were bidding on this sewing machine, and they won the bid, and luckily, because those when they pulled out those paintings, I stuck around and they were garbage. So, but they came up on that sewing machine. I guess it was vintage or some shit. But yeah, it's fun.
I want to do that at some point. See if we get the that's another thing we can get into business wise. If we got like a place with that warehouse, is that we could do like an Amazon pallet and then do some resale stuff. We could do and then sell it all and buy some crypto and reward the community. We could do all sorts of shit.
Yeah, with a space like that.
There's a lot of lanes we can get into, man. I'm really excited about this coming season. So
yeah, a space like that, you can do anything.
Yeah, they say every time, oh, this one's different, but I truly think this one will be the one that's different. Just because you have like institutions loading up right now, and then when retail gets here, that's when we'll really see I think the movements. But I don't know shit. Every time I think something, it's the opposite that happens. So
I'm with you on that one.
I'll post in Discord, hey, I'm about to purchase, so if y'all are about to buy, just wait, because it's going to go down.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna go finish getting ready. Go grab something to eat, a little snack, and then I get my water bottle filled up, and I'll be back at my desk in a little bit. But I'll tap in. If you guys are still here, I'll tap in before the show. And if not, I will see you live.
I'm about to head out now. I'll be in your live as well. I'll be there shortly.
For sure.
Yep, I'll be moving around. I'll be in and out.
There's a video too. If you click general voice, I didn't even realize this. I was just you can watch what's going on. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I'm live, so you could watch my screen.
I'm kind of peeping game on what I don't understand a lot of it, but I will get there.
Yeah, check. I mean, I had this up. This is what the bot was doing earlier.
Yeah, you had a trading bot earlier when I was in here. Let me get back to you.
I have a real bot, and then I have this. This is not a bot. I wouldn't call it. This is just AI trades, right? So this is Claude trading itself. So not a bot. Totally different thing.
Okay.
A bot has like mechanical rules. It can't think on its own. It just does what it's programmed to do. So Claude can think on its own and make trades that way. So two different things.
Could we create one that it just literally lives by the 21 and the 200, and when you see those separations, like that's when it starts to get itself involved, and it plays only by those rules?
100%. That's like the easiest thing to make. Trading bots are extremely easy to make, but it's extremely hard to get the mechanicals right because there's too many aspects, and some people want to put in all these fucking indicators and try to put everything smashed together, and it can't work out properly. So yeah, a simple bot with just those parameters is absolutely easy. But
so I feel like a good move is definitely going to be like when we have a space, when we have a facility doing like AI workshops, You can come in or you can lead them virtually, whatever.
Yeah, 100%. That I mean, that's I do that now. I mean, I have a consulting company that I build AI products for any company really. I'm working with a CNC shop uh, that wants to turn their 3D scan models into full modeled CAD. So I mean, I'm working on that today too. But yeah, I do that already, so that'd be no problem.
Is that tool design? Is that what you had up in there earlier? Was that a tool?
Yeah, did you see that earlier? Let me bring it back up.
Yeah, I did. I was kind of in and out because I'm trying to move around, but I did see that.
So this is just
Is that?
it's just a random lug
Sorry, go
part.
ahead. Oh,
And
okay.
I'm doing a test on the 3D mesh. So it was mesh, but now it is physical, a physical model now. And I am. Let me show you what I'm working on. Uh, it is called Mesh
Put on
Right.
mute so I can look at the-
So what I've built is I built it a brain that it learns from every time it does a scan or any type of work in the CAD software. So you start it out with you put in your mesh. It's just a ghost, so mesh is absolutely nothing, and you can't get a do anything with it. It's really just a ghost, and then it's gonna run the job through here. You don't have to watch anything. You just come back in like 30 minutes or however long or however big your part is. And then, yeah, so it's going to turn it into what we were just looking at, a solid model. Once that's done, you can edit if you want. You can change things, add, take away, whatever. And then it learns from every single pass that you make. Any change you update, any any plane change, absolutely anything, fillets, everything. So it learns, takes in that data, and then your next one is going to be better, and so on and so forth. So yeah, the brain here is the important part. This is what people don't have right now is the learning system. They have the engine, and they can have a semi-complete product that is really not good, and then somebody has to go and complete it manually. This right here takes care of that. So that's what I'm working on outside of this other stuff is this brain.
Yeah, that's legit. That's really cool. I know that I've heard you say a few times, that you're working on the CAD stuff.
Yeah, it's so with my holster company. I used to make all the gun molds myself, so I had to learn it by hand, and that is annoying and absolutely time consuming. So obviously getting into AI, it hadn't been smart enough to really get a good, complete, solid model. It was kind of clunky and janky. But nowadays, this year alone, it's improved so much that you almost don't need a CAD guy anymore. You can skip that. You're paying this guy $100,000 a year. You can skip that and buy a Claude subscription, and it's done. So that's what I'm working on. Yeah. So I'm gonna release this probably next week, and then it's people can use it.
All right, I'll see you guys in a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna head out too. I'll see y'all in the YouTube.
All right, later, guys.
Bye. All right, YouTube, I'm out.